Actually, what did I do? Okay, 1918, probably they had other issues, yeah? But what do you do during a pandemic without internet? Because we haven't had one for a while, I'm told. So that's right. No, my history. Speaking of internet, I your internet connection is unstable. Why exactly setting? I have the best you can buy in Hamburg suburbs. Maybe that's not very good. Give me some what's called fiber. So what were we talking about? And V Dragon is saying your internet is lagging still. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Fighting. I'm now on a Zoom call. We're not streaming it via my computer. This is, of course, Banter Blitz, the show where I play Blitz games against the lucky Chess24 premium members that, missed the chance to play against Magnus. Then they beat Lawrence Trent, but it didn't really feel fulfilling for them. So they're now here looking to get some closure to make the night from disappointing into mediocre, like your Tinder dates before the pandemic. Let me try to play a game. I have a feeling it's not going to work, and I will lose more of my precious rating points by disconnection. But you got to risk it to win the 1-point biscuit against Bailiff. Here we are. This is exciting, boys and girls. I will play e4 because I have a feeling I'll get disconnected anyway. Therefore, might as well live a little on the way to it. Go f5, Bailiff. Here we are. Come on. You think I am a stranger to the Colorado? I used to study the Colorado while you were... What's that sound? As a quarantine explanation? Shut up, lady. No offense. Shut up, lady. That's probably not a great thing to say in 2020. But even though Twitter is a little... those are still things that should not be risked. So I would like to apologize also to Bailiff for what is about to happen to his position, because he can't play the Colorado against me. Do I... Vidran is saying, I suppose everyone is using internet these days. Yeah, I have a feeling this internet thing is becoming more and more popular. You guys also have that impression? I don't know. Still should not collapse my powerful with all that bandwidth. But, I don't know what's going on. Does anybody really know? How are we supposed to cope? Cannot that often. I think it's once. Now I'm waiting for Community to appear on Netflix. That's pretty much my plan for, other than, the work stuff, for the making it through the next couple days. Because I've never seen Community, and it's a great show. It features Gillian Jacobs, who was amazing on the show Love. Therefore, I think Community is my master plan. I'm reading Flip the Board. I would never play this with black. So if you see it from the black side on your screen, you are being misled. If willfully or accidentally, I do not know. Balasharata, who just crawled out of bed, is saying, what's up with the stream? This is a desperation stream. After 4 times doing the regular shizzle, did not quite work from the basement. We're now running this all the way through Greece. Hoping to, use that fast Greek internet. That is the plan. If it will work or not, we do not know. Benny Sahel is saying, when you came to Madrid, still chess was about reading books and study. Haha. Fritz had just started. Then Danielle was just showing off because they had engaged a brilliant German chess player. Those were the days. I was still a wide-eyed, only mildly broken down by life at that point. In German, I was still German back then. International master, I think, when I came to Madrid. When was it? 2001, 2002. Hanging out in La Casa de Chatroulette, reading chess books, while, not going to university, procrastinating, and embarking on that beautiful path that I am on now. What's going on here? Bailiff, queen b4. Are you just going to move the queen around? Is that the plan here? I guess that is the plan. All right, you do you. I develop pieces. I do not enjoy developing pieces while you take my pawns. I'm not gonna lie. It's not how I do it. So queen b2. What to do? Queen f3? Maybe queen h5 check, fishing for some weaknesses. g6, queen f3. Oh, you're not taking. I like it when you don't take my stuff. That's what my daughter tells me in the morning. It's a weird thing to say. She says, I like it when you don't take my stuff. And then she asks, can I watch the dog movie on your phone? That's our 7 a.m. conversation. She means 101 Dalmatians, which has now replaced Aristocats on her list of her favorite movie. All right. Peace out. I did great on that disconnection, that race. If the internet back before these 25 seconds are over, it's exciting. I think I have a shot. I see chessboard. Come on, refresh chessboard. Here we are. Boom. What did I play last time? Queen 5. Let's do it again. This is fun stuff. V-Dragon says, yeah, maybe you can turn off your cameras to save some bandwidth. It's not my bandwidth. It's just if the internet goes. Cookie Ray is asking, how many Pokemon? Pikachu, obviously. I'm pretty bad at Pokemon. I'm a little embarrassed. I know more than just Pokemon. I know Mewtwo, because there were all these hashtag Mewtwo jokes about hashtag MeToo. So that's 2. Pikachu, Mewtwo. Then what else is there? Team Rocket. I enjoy the work of Team Rocket. They have their own little Pokeboy, don't they? I don't know much about Pokemons, and I'm not exactly winning here, which is also upsetting. But not as upsetting as my lack of Pokemon knowledge. I'm reading a lot of questions. Lag, is it just me? Jan lag? Yeah, this is a mess. Maybe we should just, postpone it until tomorrow or demain. I dressed up. I was wearing my sweatpants. Full disclosure, I'm still wearing my sweatpants. I was dressed like, every... I was going to give a nationality, but I'm not going to do it. I was dressed like, every crook you can think of on my couch. I was watching the German version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And I got inspired by Günther Jauch, who, after all these years, still dresses up nicely for these shows. He could just, wear sweatpants. They will still give him his whatever he gets per episode, I'm sure. But, he was wearing a suit and a tie. And I thought, if Günther dresses up to make millions, while millions are watching the show, I might as well wear a suit and tie while I'm doing my extremely laggy stream from my basement, during which around 10 people are telling me, lag, can't see you. while I am trying to win on time against Bailiff, who is a good chess player, but let's face it, not a highly qualified chess player. Some offense Bailiff, who keeps taking all of my pawns, slowly but surely. So that was kind of my thinking. Then it also crossed my mind, should I, instead of doing this Banter Blitz, just watch that movie Platform? And I thought, nah, it's probably violent. Am I really in the mood for violence? Nah, not tonight. So that's what brought us here. So Kirei is saying, I don't know why it's funnier without the video, just hearing this random stuff. Can you guys no longer see me? You can't see my sweatpants? Stop taking my pawns. I'm just trying to flag you. Why take all my pawns along the way? That just sounds wrong. Oh, you're also taking my pieces now? Come on, sir. Show some respect. How many pawns did you take? Like 18? That's a lot of pawns that I will never get back. Oh, and now it's mate in 2. That's usually a bad thing to allow in these time scrambles, like rook b1 followed by rook h4 mate. I should not have done that. Well, now, of course, I'm very much back in business. Look at this. I'm going to win on the chessboard, I'm telling you. Don't know how yet, but I will. Okay, probably I won't win on the chessboard. Oof. This might be the best chess game I have ever played. And this is my 216th episode, plus around, like, I don't know, 100 in German. And then we have all these old, lost for eternity, live stream shows, the classics, the old days when I still cared. So I've done many Banter Blitz shows, is what I'm saying. Oh, he resigned? I thought I won on time. Yeah, I'm here. Close the video, keep the audio. Are we doing a blind Banter Blitz? Okay, but will the people be able to see me because I dressed up? Huh. All right, then. No, let's try. I'll still keep my tie tight, just so you know. Even if you can no longer see me, I am not loosening that tie. Because, you know, the trick here is, by the way, I should also close my little video program that I'm guessing, yeah? Just, you know. Slow everything down. All right, let's play more chess. Also you, lady, shut up. Oh no, I said this earlier in the show. I apologize again. Just this YouTube video with the correct pronunciation of quarantine keeps popping up here. And Sahaj Mitra is saying, I'm going, yeah, food buy. I understand you. I would also leave if I could only hear myself, but not see myself anymore. Because this show sort of lives from the visuals. I do consider myself a bit of a chess cam girl, and I spent many a year on Chatroulette practicing my cam appearance before I even got into this chess streaming business. Therefore, I can fully understand that audio, like it's 1999 on the Internet Chess Club all over again, is not your cup of tea, especially with that very, very tight tie that I am wearing. Fun Stuff is saying, tell us some Chatroulette experience, Jan. True story. No, I can't share most of the true. By the way, Adam's up, you're not there, right? Stop wasting everybody's time, because this is a highly efficient Banter Blitz show where no one's time is being wasted. One bit. So what was I talking about? Chatroulette. For the younger viewers, Chatroulette used to be a thing on the internet where you connected to, and you randomly got connected to an unknown chat partner. You could see their webcam, they could see yours, and you could disconnect or they could disconnect. So it was exciting times. I think it stopped existing because of too many male genitalia. I think that brought it down in the end. But it was fun while it lasted. So how do I get out of this hole that I talked myself into? So what was I going to tell you? I once played the World Open tournament in Philadelphia. I stopped by at my dear friend Greg Shahadi's house a couple days before. And by the way, why is no one here? Let me play some chess. I stopped by a couple days before to, I don't know, fight jet lag, prepare, whatever it was. And we spent most of that time playing Chatroulette with Greg and Paco, and we had the time of our lives, except for all the army of peanuts you had to wade through on Chatroulette. Road 6 is saying Jan is creepy, but he is real. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for a Joe Exotic kind of vibe. Creepy but real. What is this? The Caro-Can. Knight g3 is what people do. But I once lost a game to Kasparov after knight to c5, which brought my score against Kasparov down to 1-1, I believe. Now you're going to Google it and say, well, you're talking about the international master Sergei Kasparov, to which I say, so what is your point? Are you saying I lied? I did not lie. Spearman 72, greetings to the Spearman Rhino, is saying, is peanuts some kind of German slang? Yeah, peanuts is German slang. Neureiser is saying, Jan, wie geht's deiner Hand? This is a German show. In this show, we only speak English. Sorry, we will have to discuss how my hand is in the German in the next show. But thanks for asking. My hand is fine. I took off the Band-Aid because I was getting bored with it. So I'm just going to assume it's kind of all right now. If you guys could see me, you could see me waving with my left hand. And trust me, that's not the worst thing I've done with this left hand today. Of course, I meant building a snowman. Sickos. I should do all shows audio. Audio wearing a tie. I believe this is the sweet spot. I'm also pawn up against MK161257, which, excites me greatly. Someone make a compilation of Jan reading all our ridiculous usernames, says Saki Ray. Benny Sahel is saying, yep, but we can't. Tees Hop is saying, ha 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 ha. Störtebecker is saying, it's just so bossy. See, Störtebecker, no problem. I am German after all, which has cost me quite some review points in the past. Like I was going through the reviews for my Chessable course, which, by the way, is still on sale for 12 hours. Chessable.com/Jan, #businessman. Anyway, I was going through the reviews, and usually they're good. Usually people give me 5 stars because I give them all these novelties and this great chess wisdom. But there's one review that says 3.5 stars out of 5. And he's saying something along the lines of, great content, great novelties, blah, blah, blah. That's the pros, the cons. Jan cannot say H3 to save his life. And that is very annoying and a bit unprofessional after all these years in chess business. And you know what? I do agree with you. I had no idea that instead of H3, I say A3. It's very hard for me to produce the H sound and then the 3 sound, next to each other. Therefore, I would like to apologize, and I do agree with your ranking that I think 3.5 is generous, considering that H3, see, I did it again. I just can't do it. H3 is a very, very common move in all these E4, E5 positions. And you have to listen to my H3 a lot Like, I think you could have given me 5 stars for the A4 chapters because I'm good at A4. Like, it just rolls off the tongue. But with all the H3 bugging you, I fully understand. And I think I also misspelled it. So if you only read the book, like I did with the movie Home Alone, it's a great book. I was crawling on the floor laughing. Then I think H3, I actually wrote AIGHT3. Therefore, it did not even help in the print version. So apologies, you are right. I will work on it because I do not mean to be so unprofessional. Since, as far as I know, the definition of unprofessional is not getting paid for stuff, and I like getting money. Therefore, apologies. Thanks for your rating. And let's keep playing this game. I am not good seriously saying he lost it. No, no, no. This is as healthy as I've been in a while. But thanks for your care. I am not good seriously. Matt Buckley is saying, hashtag creepy but real. Yeah, I should. I should go for that, friend. T-Shop is saying, this is making me sane for today. That is the goal. That's why I was so thankful for Tiger King. It's amazing. Watch Tiger King. Actually do it now. They have video and everything. I would watch Joe Exotic just talking as well. But on Tiger King, they have video. Cthulhu is saying, this one isn't even over, and you're already thinking about the next one. Sir? You're not talking to me. Sorry. It's a problem of us narcissists. We always assume people are talking to us. Christopher is asking, what is Tiger King? It's all over Twitter. It's a Netflix kind of true crime, even though I'm not sure if any true crimes were committed. Documentary. That's amazing. It's about big cat people. Sahaj Mitra is asking, when will you be doing next Banter Blitz, Jan? I don't know. I should. Oh, this guy resigned. I should do the opening clinic. I also want to do some updates for the Chessable course tomorrow. So if my internet keeps being bad and I keep sitting in the basement with bad internet, I'm going to have to reconsider a lot of stuff because I do think that I have the best internet that money can buy over here. So we're going to have to figure out what to do about that. Other than that, I don't know. Let's schedule a Banter Blitz now. Ollie, I'm sure you're watching next Thursday. Suki Ray is saying Banter Blitz, bigger opening clinic. I don't know. Opening clinic, you might learn something. Well, Banter Blitz, I can promise you there is nothing to learn here. All right, Twitch boys, I am reading your input. What are we talking about? BTM 98. What's the biggest tournament you've won, Jan? The European Team Championship 2011. Individually, I once shared first in Gibraltar, and I thought I'd won in 2010 because I thought the rules were written like that pretty specifically. Anyway, I lost in the tiebreak, so we can't count that, but that was probably my best tournament. Also, Dortmund 2008, I did well, but I didn't win. Now let's talk about important stuff. GSpit01 is saying, can't wait for season 2 about Doc Antle. Doc Antle scares me, and not in a, like, might have fed, allegedly, his or her husband to tigers. Anyway, Doc Antle really scares me. There's also, did you guys hear that we might be getting a fictionalized version of the Tiger King with Kate McKinnon playing Carol Baskin? Anyway, I hear we're losing viewers. We're losing both our viewers because You know, there's no camera, and obviously I did not get into the streaming business because of my chess skills, and also because of all the Tiger King content. So let's move on to other topics. What did you think of Uncut Gems with Sandler? I enjoyed it greatly, and I've been a Sandler defender for a long time. Because, you know, the sort of PC position is to hate on Sandler and all his horrible movies. But Sandler can act. He often doesn't want to, but he can. And his stand-up or his comedy is often legit funny. So, Team Sandler here. Uncut Gems, great movie. Cthulhu is asking, did you ever watch Punch Drunk Love? I think so. I get confused with the love movies. Punch Drunk Love is the one with Ryan Gosling as a pickup artist who's telling Steve Carell to wear tighter suits. That's the part I remember. That's Punch Drunk Love, right? No? What's that one? Ah, that's Crazy Stupid Love. See, I'm telling you, I get confused with the love movies. Eat, Pray, Love is also there. There is the TV show Love with Gillian Jacobs, mentioned before. And Punch Drunk Love is the best Sandler movie, silly. And we were talking about Sandler, that makes sense. Did I watch that? I have no recollection, so I guess not. Must watch, yeah? All right, I'll watch it. Sounds like something I would have watched now. Sahaj Mitra is saying, do you only play high-rated player, Jan? And since you used capital letters, I read it out, because why would you use caps if it was not an important question? And the answer to that important question is, nah, I play anybody. I give mild preference to people I have not played before. Because, you know, just like Charlie Sheen, I enjoy a little strange every now and then. Clip that. Can I switch my cam back on? I kind of want to gamble on the cam. How's that? See? Still wearing the tie. This is the green screen if I don't try to do any magic. Well, I do look slightly crazier than when the show started. I'm not sure if my internet is gonna make it. Also, you can see, you know, you can see the cracks of the foundation, like there. This is where the green screen ends, right there. And usually I would carefully crop it, but not today. No crop it and tubs in this show. SF Newiges is asking, businessman today. Yeah, I'm going with this haircut. I'm going with the clothing style that is sort of reminiscent of this hairstyle that was popular in the 1980s. Business in the front, party down low. What's this game? I should at some point make an effort to win. Mogs Bakes is asking, do you also go to bed with a tie? Of course not. I have a suit pajama just like Barney Stinson. Only weirdos sleep with a suit pajama with a tie. What kind of question is that? Fun Stuff is saying Adidas trainers, Jan. Yeah, Adidas not exactly getting good press these days, right? I should wear some other sweatpants. Crookie 1974 is saying, you look like Patrick Wilson, Fargo season 2 sheriff. Patrick Wilson, that's my guy. Oh, I'm going to lose on time while I'm talking nonsense. That's my guy from, what are these weird ghost hunting movies? The Conjuring. Ugh, his queen is coming very, very close. Don't hurt me, lady. Let's trade queens. I'm scared of your queen. Very scared of that queen. I really, really, really want to exchange it, but I don't know how. Can we please trade queens? Matt Buckley? Ugh, I have to focus now. I'll even take my feet off the table. That's how serious this is. Breathe in, breathe out. I'm getting ready to offer some more queen exchanges. Exciting. Nope. Stubborn. All I want to do is part queens with you. Neureiser is saying, very good game. Thank you, Neureiser. Flawless technique, as usual. Zugzwang. Zeitzwang. Zeitzwang is not a word, but should be a word. Haha, you're pre-moving. Haha. Good game, Matt Buckley. That was fun. What are we discussing? I have to look something up for a second because I want to talk about it if it's not true. It's confirmed, yeah? Because I keep reading in the chat that Levan Aronyan's wife, Ariane Kaoli, has passed away. And now I just see that Levan tweeted about it. That's horribly, horribly sad. And I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know what to say. My deepest condolences. That's horrible, horrible news. Oof. I kept writing about that in the chat, but yeah. That's very, very sad. Ugh. Yeah, hard to keep talking nonsense, getting news like that. Yeah, I hope. Of course, he's not okay. I was going to say, I hope Lemon is okay through this. Of course, he's not. Yeah, it's just horrible. So sad. Okay, let's play some more chess to distract us. Ugh. All right, we're playing the karaoke. Yeah, I can't keep up the talk nonsense praising Tiger King with such news. We'll get back to it. What a year, huh? Marky Miles asking if I knew her well. No, like I've come across her, like I've seen her at breakfasts and in hotels and in restaurants and so on. I can't say I knew her well. I knew Levon reasonably well. Or knew Levon, what am I talking about? I know Levon reasonably well. But no, I didn't know her well, but that doesn't make it any less sad. See. How old was she? Like 30? Wasn't old, right? What a year, no? I was strangely affected by this Kobe Bryant thing, who obviously I didn't know at all, but he was there. Somehow, yeah, all my life, like he's a little older than me. And yeah, the Kobe thing, then you might have heard we have this Corona business going on. Now Arian Kaoli passes away. It's a strange year. Yasha is asking, how can this be? 2 weeks ago, doctor said she's in stable condition. I don't know. I read about the car accident, obviously, and I heard it was serious, but I hadn't seen any updates, and it's not really. Feels kind of wrong to, try to find out updates. In a situation like this, you just give people a space and hope it turns out for the best. And yeah, I don't want to make this about me. My condolences, and yeah, horrible news to hear. Let's crush Vincent Niney. B5. Wow. The show took a dark turn, huh? Anyway, my internet issues that really tilted me like an hour ago feel somewhat less relevant. Oh, Vincent, I will still take your pieces. Opponent disconnected. What's with all the disconnects? Is everyone's internet bad? Is it Chess24 or a bit of both? Or what's going on here? And Vincent resigns. Thanks for the game. Yeah, sorry, this stream is a bit of a mess. We'll be back, obviously. It's the one thing I'm grateful for, and why the candidates, which I understood, obviously, all the critics saying it shouldn't happen and all that, but for the chess community, I don't mean the players, but for the chess community, and especially, well, not especially, I guess it was meant for many of us, but for me, those were so important to have because it gave me sort of structure. And during these very strange Corona times where I knew the show would start at 12, so I had something to do. Or, well, I have something to do now. I have plenty of work, but, you know, it was a nice daily routine to have. So, yeah, I'm not mad at the attempts to keep it going because I felt it, yeah, gave the chess community a lot in these weird times. But of course, I also understood that they could no longer keep it going at some point once, yeah, the travel restrictions kicked in. So now it's time to get creative. I might rejuvenate Radio Jan one of these days, even though right now I'm not really in the mood. But I did buy a Houston Astros hat for him. I figure he would be a Houston Astros fan. Therefore, you know, now that I got that hat, might as well do something with it. What's this position? Am I doing okay? I guess it's sort of move by move, and I should think about stuff. But as we all know, thinking about stuff, not how I do it. Pushed Upons is asking, did they fly Karana on a private jet? Yeah, I don't know how far. Like if all the way to the US, I saw they were all on that jet. I saw the picture, probably everyone saw till Amsterdam, but I'm not quite sure how far we got home. But it looks like he did get home. What's going on is now that we're in serious mode. Cthulhu is saying, I was always entertained by the guests too. Tanya was roasting Lawrence pretty well. Yeah, she's proper good at it. I was very impressed. We had this little WhatsApp chat before. She was proper mean to Lawrence. I enjoyed it greatly. Because, and this we should also address, because I've heard some voices about you guys are bullying Lawrence. And there's always texture. And I don't know if I'm about to say something stupid, but I never once had the impression from Lawrence that he does not enjoy the attention and the ball busting, whatever you want to call it. Therefore, I don't think we do any bullying with guys that can't take it, with guys that can't deserve it. But with Lawrence, the dynamic has always been that we get tilted at his attention grabbing and, you know, poke some fun at him. But I don't think it gets mean-spirited, and we'll keep doing it. That's what I'm trying to say, Lawrence. The bullying shall continue. Suki Ray is saying, it does. All joking aside, Banter Blitz are one of my favorite parts of the day. They have been for years. You, Peter, Johnny B, all have brought me a lot of happiness over the years. Thank you. That's nice to hear, Suki Ray. Thank you. I just have to find my passion for chess again. I still have for parts of chess, but as you can see, it's not always there. I really would much rather talk about the Tiger King than about the position on the board, and that's not ideal for a chess show. Like, I think it can be a part of it. I will never give in to the stick to chess, talk about the game stuff. Like, I do not think it's a better show, not necessarily Banter Blitz, but also commentary, if you just talk about chess for 6-7 hours straight. But I do struggle with my passion for the game. I'm still very passionate about opening work, like whenever I'm involved with Magnus stuff, that I do enjoy greatly. And I also care about doing good work, like be it in my Chess course or the Chess 24 video series or the opening clinic, that stuff. But when it comes to my playing, I'm just annoyed at my level, and I really don't enjoy it. Like in over the board games, I think my rating does not really show it yet. And maybe I'm too pessimistic as usual, but I do not feel that I'm consistent. Even in over the board and in Blitz, it's pretty embarrassing. Still, I do enjoy doing these shows, but I do struggle with my relationship to the royal game of chess. Wow, I'm starting to sound like the hot priest from Fleabag. That's the dream. Let me, take your stuff. Do you think this A-pawn will queen Heisenberg? It's just a question. Yay me. Crookie says, well, Jan, you have lots of things on your mind. Hard to focus on chess, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not playing much chess, but most of the stuff I do is still connected to chess. Therefore, I'm not sure. I just really struggle with, and this will sound very weird, with switching my head on at all. Like even when I play Blitz or do commentary, like, what used to be completely natural. You look at a position and you think about it. Now, when I'm, mainly talking while I'm doing chess stuff, I'm so much more focused on my talking than thinking about the position. And it's not ideal, but I'm not sure I'll manage to find a better balance there. Robert Frost is asking, do you study endgames nowadays? No, but I never have, so I don't think that's a big difference to ever. It's more about the switching on the head thing. Like endgames, since I don't have great instincts there, I really need my head to be on, and like sometimes it looks very, very embarrassing in these Blitz games when it's not, well, in the opening, even if I'm not paying any attention, my instincts are pretty good. Therefore, I can usually get by without paying much attention. But in the later stage of the game, it can get ugly. BTM98 is saying, I think commentary is perfect for you, Jan. Thank you. I'm not sure it's perfect for the viewers, but I do enjoy it. As mentioned, but this might be delusions of grandeur as well. I kind of would like to, not talk even less about chess, do non-chessy stuff, but that's probably delusions of grandeur. I am aware that chess is my way into anybody listening to any of the nonsense I'm saying. So, should not get too pushy. Then again, if you're watching NBA, NBA is off, yeah? Bad time to make my pitch to the Nationwide Basketball Association. That is what NBA stands for. Google it. Ugh, now you say, I did Google it. That's not what it stands for. Yeah. You guys are very wise. All XRSS is saying, yeah, where do you get the face mask you were wearing the other day? Amazon. I Googled masks because this is me not joking. I do think we should all be wearing masks. And I think we should have been wearing masks for a while. And I was not happy. Should add the disclaimer here. Not a virologist, just, an amateur virologist. I was not happy with even our virologists and politicians telling us masks are useless, leave them to the medical personnel. Of course, I agree. We'll leave them to the medical personnel if there's a scarcity. But that storyline that masks are not useful when, people are walking around public, be it to protect others, just didn't make any sense to me. So I think that's changing now, and people are more and more incentivized to wear masks even outside of Asia. But it annoyed me that wasn't the case earlier here. I think I mentioned it, but not a virologist. So anyway, I went on Amazon to check masks, and on the front page, I found this one, which I'm not sure it helps against Corona, but I thought I could use one either way. And I also found, where's the other one? My daughter is scared of the other one. Surprisingly, she's not very scared of that one, but she really does not enjoy this one. Yeah, don't know why. So those are the masks I have. I haven't tried to buy a a real mask, and what's it called, FFP 92, 93, 95. The last time I googled, you couldn't find any anywhere. Not sure if that situation has changed. Also, why am I wearing these? I don't need these, right? N95. That's it. Wow, rookie 6, big champion of chess. Maybe I'm not better here. Feels like I should be slightly better, but f6 is going to be hard to attack, and e3 is a serious weakness too. So might not be much. But even if I'm not better, I will always be flagger. We want rook d4. Playing well, Mr. Neureiser. I'm expecting d4, so I'll try to confuse things with g5, which frankly is not that confusing, but I'll still try. Okay, at least I'm not worse. I'm probably better, actually. This pawn is weak, this pawn is weak, this pawn is weak. They will start falling. Time for some of that rook endgame magic you guys are so used to. Oh boy. b4, rook a6, rook c3. Maybe that's the best I got here. Let's grab a little space. If you have the feeling that I'm not making a lot of sense, it's because I'm not making a lot of sense. That's some progress, right? The rook on a5 should be nice. And now, how do we make more progress? Rook c5, rook c6? Maybe. f6. This should be winning, no? a4, king g5, b5. That should be a good race for me. And Neureiser loses on time. What are we talking about? Can you guys still see me? Is this show still going? How's my internet? Is it back? GSpit01 says, Jan, do a podcast. Yeah, I should. And there's also something that probably no one thought of these days, right? I'm hilarious. I'm sitting at home with nothing to do. Let me do podcast. I should do podcast. What shall we talk about? Looks like we're still on, still rolling. Mr. Bonko 25, Sebastian Gonzalez from Paraguay is my next playmate. Playmate is not a word that's used in any other context, is it? TP Owen says, I'm hilarious. Slow down, Jan. I did not say it about me, TP Owens. I said many guys are now sitting at home with nothing to do, thinking, I'm hilarious. I should do a podcast. Context, TP Owens. Context. Funstar saying the world is already divided between podcasters and podcast listeners. Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Shout out to Comedy Bang Bang. I was listening to Comedy Bang Bang before the show, still going strong. Paul F. Tompkins was on it. And Scott Aukerman is a giant influence on me getting to the level where I'm at, where tens of viewers are watching me play chess games. I've stopped the Scott Aukerman, aesthetic, the mild awkwardness, the wit. Big fan, Scotty Ox. What other podcasts am I listening to? Of course, all my NBA podcasts are now on hold, even though Zach Lowe, I even listen to Zach Lowe when he's not talking about basketball. Love Zach Lowe. I'm still listening to the Bill Simmons podcast. Not every episode. I cherry pick a little bit according to guests, but I will listen to like 90% of them. DPO was saying, I love Scott. I loved Harry Whittles. Shout out to Harris Whittles. Shout out to Harris Whittles, another one who left us way too soon. Joe Rogan, I also listen to a fair bit, but I also cherry pick according to guests. Also, who has the time to listen to every 3.5 hour episode? But yeah, I've come to it a bit late, but I do listen to a bit of Joe Rogan, a bit of Sam Harris, even though not that much. His voice is just too smooth. And I don't know, is it good content that I'll just list all the podcasts I'm listening to? Where's my phone? Let me check my phone. I don't have it here. No phone around. I don't know stuff around without my phone. I have my German podcast, Fest und Flauschig, gemischtes Hack. gemischtes Hack, the usual stuff. Blank check with Griffin and David. I should listen to Perpetual Chess. Shout out to my friend Ben Johnson. Ben, I'm not listening to it because I don't like you. I'm not listening to it because I hate chess. You do a podcast on any other topic, I'm in. No, seriously, I should listen to more Perpetual Chess. It's a bit unprofessional. I don't listen to all of them. And Ben Johnson is doing a great job. So if you are not listening to it and you do not hate chess like me, I shouldn't say that. I don't hate chess. Anyway, if you're not listening to the Perpetual podcast, you're missing out. Especially if you want to subscribe to the Adult Improver Cult. Probably shouldn't say that. Go premium, watch the video series. Oh boy. Yashak is saying Harris talks too much about meditation, in my opinion. Other episodes are quite interesting still. I listen to all the Harris Whittles episodes. I think he's hilarious. Like Harris's Foam Corner. Some of the funniest stuff out there. Yago is saying Ben Johnson got caught during the Olympics. No, that's another Ben Johnson. Also, go premium. You. Perpetual Stamer is saying Ben Johnson has no standards. He had the same guest 3 times. By the way, Mr. Bonko is playing pretty well for 15-16. Maybe I shouldn't have given him that pawn. Just a maybe. I'll still win. Don't worry. I'm sure you guys were very worried about me not winning this game. As was I. Here. Sahaj Mitra saying, are you on Twitter, Jan? Yes, at GM Jan Gustafsson. I don't know, I'm not paying close attention to it, obviously, but I would say around, I don't know, like 20,655 followers, and I could use a few more. So follow me on Twitter at GM Jan Gustafsson. I've even been tweeting recently, which I'm not sure makes me better Twitter follow. Most people would say, I liked you when you were quiet and pretty, but now I've been tweeting stuff. It's a new experience. Fun stuff is saying, I find it really hard to listen to bro talk, and those only with opinions. What's that? A podcast? What's bro talk? Stateless Pirate is saying, yeah, my roommate saw you on TV wearing a suit with the title GM and asked what you were the general manager of. Yeah, would be nice, huh? Nowadays, you probably, or do you? Maybe you still want to be mistaken for General Motors as well with the GM stuff. But no, it stands for Grandmaster. Stateless Pirate's roommate, which is, you know, a bit like Bhagavan. Bhagavan is fresh in my head because it was Bhagavan Doc Antle, no? Sorry. All I have is like Tiger King thoughts because that's all I've been watching. It is good. And by good, I mean batshit crazy. Perpetual Stayman is saying he's reading both. I am an avid reader. I used to be an avid reader. Then I turned 11 and my parents could not really keep up these tough TV restrictions they imposed on me. So it all kind of went downhill from there. But from 6 till 10, I read so much stuff you wouldn't believe. All the reading I did. This should be winning. No, this was a tough fight against Mr. Bonko. Je ne t'aime plus, mon amour. Flintheart is asking, who's our favorite, Doc Antle or Joe Exotic? Well, Doc Antle is barely a supporting character, no? Like, but I found Doc Antle much darker than Joe Exotic. He's also much smarter. Obviously, Carol Baskin, meanest person in the whole thing. But Doc Antle literally really, really scared me. Yeah, I do scare very easily. Gay Porn is saying, I was the same. Almost no TV allowed until I was about 11. Read thousands of books. There you go. That's what brought us here, Gay Porn. Why do I play this silly Karukan every game? Oh, H4, this is my pet line. This is the only Karukan pet line I have, H4C5. It's a bad line. It's a bad pet line. Bad line. Knife 3 is a mistake. You should go bishop b5, I believe. Pin. Fun Stuff is saying, well, reading lots of books, quite overrated, LOL. That sounds like a very smart statement. I should read more. I wish I had the peace of mind to read more, because it's really not the time. Like I just spent, whatever it is, 6 hours watching Tiger King on Netflix. I just, I can't find, I don't know. It's all excuses, but I don't read enough and I'm not happy about it. I feel like my brain will, my brain is not happy with it either. So, don't know how to get back on the reading track, but I should make more of an effort. If you guys have any book recommendations, any topic really, I will listen to them, then probably get that book on my Kindle and ignore it. That's how I've been handling things. It's not ideal. And pawn up, right? Time to castle maybe. Gurami Kabatse saying, Jan, do you watch Westworld seasons 3? No, I quit after season 1. Like it was too, I don't know, too weird for me. It felt like homework. I hear season 3 is much better than season 2, but I don't think I will have time to get back in the Westworld world. Is it Westworld world or just the Westworld? LWW James 2 wants to know, have you watched The Witcher? I watched the first episode or parts of the first episode, but I felt not going to be able to do it. I could already feel my attention waning. And that's how it goes. No, they need to get us hooked in episode 1 because we have too many choices. And if episode 1 doesn't catch you, you decide, nah, not going to invest these 10 hours. It's a hard knock life. That's why episode 1 of Banter Blitz with Jan Gustafsson, such a classic. Don't look it up. I'm sure it's horrible. even though I tried harder. I don't know. I'm still trying. I should stop saying that. Let's go check. Now what? I'm so clueless. I feel we're finally going to enter the self-loathing part of the program, which is many people's favorite part. Giroud90 is saying, Jan, I think you don't play chess very well. I can beat you with my eyes closed. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think you would, Giroud90. Thanks for watching the show. Sukire is saying, based on a Stephen King book, The Outsider on HBO. Yeah, I heard that was great. And the thing is, since I've gone legal, it's hard for me to watch HBO stuff. I'm not sure. I think there is some HBO Nordic thing, but normally I have to wait until it shows up on Amazon Prime and then purchase it there. So I'm always behind on HBO stuff. What's happening here? Did I lose a piece? It's very possible. F3, another dumb move, I guess, freeing his bishop. Knight F3 looks like a dumb move too. Why not GF? Bailiff is asking, are you 100% legal? Nah, I am hustler, barely legal. Suki Ray is saying, move to the USA, Jan. Come on. Not so easy. I do feel very American. Americans, the Germans, we feel like culturally appropriating your stuff because you have all the great content. Well, first let's all stay where we are, no, and make it through this pandemic. Then let's have a look around. What's going on here? You're still kicking, Bunab chess? I thought this game was over, but he keeps being resourceful. I can't keep all my rooks. So sad. All right. John Tedros is bringing up another very good point. Why there is no video about Bobby Fischer? I'm not quite sure what you mean. There is video about Bobby Fischer. And plenty documentaries. Do you mean a video series on Chess24? I'm sure there is one. No, like my favorite Fischer games, I'm sure someone did. Sounds like a Lawrence thing to do, no? Mr. Bonko25 is saying, Jan, you crushed me in front of my daughter. I'm sorry to hear that. I was not aware, Mr. Bonko. If anybody's playing in front of their children, just let me know. And I will just, allow you to crush me. But Mr. Bonko, you played a great game. No, there was no crushing involved. Saying thanks for making chess great and for being awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Bonko. You guys are going to make me tear up again. I don't want to appear too human on this show. The character Jan Gustafsson, cold. It's not that much of a character, let's face it. Emotionless. Kind of funny, but weird. Creepy but real, has to be maintained. Thanks for the game. Boopnath Chess. Suki Ray is saying, Jan likes 90s rap. Doubt he likes Bon Iver. I don't know what Bon Iver is. Sounds like contemporary music. I'm gathering from the context. I'm a very old man. I don't know recent music. I know my 90s, 2000s hip hop that I grew up with. And you know, I'm more of a get off my lawn with the new stuff. Like new stuff to me is Pusha T. Who's been around forever. Jafred Prafrog is saying, do you like MC Solar? Yeah, I do like French rap in general. I don't understand anything, but I enjoy it. I like Booba. Cthulhu is saying, are you a Wu-Tang fan? Yeah. Fan is strong, but yeah, I would guess so. Who isn't? DK79 is saying, Germans can be funny. Nah. You know, I think it shows great humor to ask that question in itself. Dark Engine is saying, Jan, do you think the lady in Tiger King fed her husband to her tigers? I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it yet, because I highly recommend watching the Tiger King. It was so much fun. But, Shiru90 is saying, Jan, have you ever played against Kasparov? Yeah, I talked about it earlier on the show. 1-1. Now what? Knight c6, rook e8. Okay, it looks normal. Slightly worrying to leave that guy unprotected, but what can you do? Can risk it to win the biscuit. The problem is I think he or she can just castle. Knight e4 is not much of a threat because of takes. Bishop f7, king f7, queen f3, amongst other things. Bishop d3 shows that boss only Chatroulette is maybe a bit new to chess, hanging the piece there. The game is over. LWW James 2 is asking, Jan, do you watch any other chess streamers? Not much, honestly. It's not so much because I hate everybody, which also plays into it. And I am, of course, bitter and jealous of anybody who has any success whatsoever. But also, it's not really my hobby. You know, I spend my free time watching comedy, basketball, and not nonsense on Netflix, and not that much on chess streaming, which I've talked about earlier on this show, that I should try to, you know, rejuvenate my relationship with not only chess, but also with chess content. Like I should absolutely listen to Ben Johnson's podcast all the time and so on. But I don't spend almost any free time on, you know, chess streams or chess content, unless I feel I should really know this, because we're about to cover something and I should have that intel. But no, I don't do it much. Bailiff is asking, Jan, is it okay to be pretentious and judge people over their music taste? Yeah, of course. Suki Ray is saying, Jan, I have an idea for a new Chess 24 program. What is it, Suki Ray? I've been thinking about new formats because, you know, gotta reinvent yourself once in a while. And let's face it, I've been doing the same nonsense for a long time. See, I made it all about me, Suki Ray. If it's for someone else, please also tell me. Suki Ray is saying, let me, a bona fide putzer, do a Banter Blitz session. Absolutely. Can't promise that we'll pay you, but do it. You've been around for a while. I trust you, Suki Ray. Freidos is saying, Jan must be one of the last people wearing a tie. Yeah. I talked about this earlier too. I was, you know, lying on my couch, wearing my sweatpants and my wife beater. We no longer call them wife beaters, right? My tank top. Sukire is saying, my people will be in touch. Boom. Tell your people to call my people. Frido saying, save the Thai industry. Yeah. Those Bangladeshi kids that with their outrageous demands have, made it hard for these poor Thai companies to pay the rent. See, political humor, boys and girls. That's my true calling. What are you hoping for, sir? There we go. All right, let's play, I don't know, 2 more games maybe? Frostmore. I should go to bed. It's close to midnight. Airborne is saying, Jan, we all know you play World of Warcraft for your free time. I used to play a bit of World of Warcraft, but that's a long, long time ago, like mid-2000s maybe? I don't know when this started. I was pretty bad. I was, of course, a big strategist, but I'm very slow with the mouse, as you can also see here. So I wasn't very good, but I played a bit, but it's really, no, I don't play any computer games except for Plants vs. Zombies and Plague Inc. on my iPhone, if we want to call those computer games. Dark Engine is saying, anyone seen Peter's fiddler around? Is he okay? He's okay. I talked to him today, and I hope you haven't seen anybody around, because I'm not sure. You heard the news. We have this pandemic. If you can, stay home. Keep a distance. Don't see anybody around. Suki Ray is saying, as a Banter Blitz historian, Jan has seriously mentioned Plants vs. Zombies in like 80% of shows. No, that's not true. I would say like 20% of shows. But yeah, it's another habit I'm trying to shake because it's such a waste of time. And I'm not improving my Plants vs. Zombies vase breaker. But yeah, I've spent a lot of time on Plants vs. Zombies over the last 10 years, which I'm not very proud of. Zibinski is saying, Jan, if you grew up with 90s hip-hop like me, I'm sure you would like the rapper Logic. I'll check him out. Sounds familiar. Was he in one of these Netflix docs? He's a white guy, right? Maybe I'm confusing him with someone. F3. Okay, I guess I should go here. See what happens. Queen Fester is saying, I don't know if anyone mentioned it yet, but can you tell Magnus to get a better webcam for the sake of our banter experience? Sure, we're still saving up for that Magnus webcam. So if you want to support it and you like the Banter Blitzes and the World Champion playing against users, it's easiest, Queen Fester, if you go premium, and 20% of your premium subscription on Chess24 will go in that webcam font. But yeah, we're aware of the topic, and I'm sure we'll get there soon. But it was not the webcam. There are all kinds of internet issues. Like my internet is very bad today. Trust me, I have pretty good equipment here. Trying to win that rook with a timely queen c5 check. But I'm failing. This guy's actually not playing so badly. I should once again stop clowning around. Start speeding up. Because I don't like to lose. Ugh, a4, that's not exactly how you stop clowning around, is it? That escalated quickly. I'm pretty lost too if he takes on a5. Wow, does that work? It'd be brilliant if it did. This is confusing. Doesn't look like it works, no? Big champion of chess. Nice. That was nice. Am I gonna start whining? No, maybe just spotted something very nice. Not sure. Good game. Let's play more. Last game against Violine 18. E4. Okay, I should win this. Oh, 2,999. Wow. A lot at stake. That rating is pretty low. Good old Marshall. Chessable.com/Jan. People are saying other than the pronunciation of H3. It's a great course. D3, you kind of have to go D6, but they did forfeit going C3, D4. Therefore, it's not exactly the end of the world. A4 might be out of book here. What did I do? Knight A5, AB. Knight A5 was fun. Using a pretty broad definition of fun, I will admit. Adams Apfel is asking, what about Gangster or Pete Rock? I like Gangster. I have weird lyrics in my head because you brought up Gangster. Is that even Gangster? Another Gangster remix, tailor-made for Macy Gray. Big kids like us need a lot of space to play. See? Cthulhu is asking, what's your favorite Beastie Boys album? I've never been like a Beastie Boys guy on an album basis. I know the hits, but I couldn't list a lot of albums. What's the boutique one? Paul's Boutique? That's an album, right? Let me Google Beastie Boys albums. No, we talked about Beastie Boys with Magnus, I think. No, yeah, he had this BC Boy stroke, which I had not thought of. License to Ill, that's a classic. Paul's Boutique, yeah, another classic. Check Your Head. Ill Communication, it's another big one. Yeah, not sure. I don't think I've ever owned like a Beastie Boys album in the CD days. CD, 2 letters, not SEETI. Grammy Kakatsu saying, Jan triggered my Google spy device. What does that mean? Spit out all the Beauty Boys albums. Beauty Boys? The Beauty Boys. This is a fun thing to do, no? Like I should try to trigger more devices. Hey Alexa, order me a giant pizza. Hey Siri, set the alarm to 3 a.m. Hey Google, can you invite all my friends to a party at my house tonight? All right, I'm done. I'll probably win this game. Will it make me feel better? Nah. But it also will not make me feel worse, which is nice. Perpetual Stalemate is saying, all Jan's friends are already here. Sad, but kind of true. Gay porn and you, Perpetual Stalemate. You are my 2 besties. Oh, it worked. Gay porn is saying, lol, my Alexa just started banging on about enabling pizzas. There you go. You're welcome. I should take this guy before he accidentally checkmates me over there. Cthulhu is asking, what do you think about Carlsen versus Grandelius? I think Carlsen is probably going to win. I know it's a bit of a hot take, but I have a feeling it's quite good. Niels is pretty strong though, very practical, fast. So I think Magnus will have to pay attention. There's also a Grandelius Banter Blitz, I'm not sure, on Friday, 4 p.m. I think. Very nice guy, Niels Grandelius, the Swedish #1. Not, a broken cynic like me. He genuinely loves chess. So you might want to check that out. They're also playing the match on Thursday, which you will check out anyway. All right, it's close to midnight. We are done for the day. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the tech issues. Sorry for the horrible, horrible news about Lev Aronian's wife, Ariane Kauli, passing away. My deepest condolences here. That's just terrible. Strange times. Stay safe, everybody.